To me, I'm just someone that only has one thought when it comes to desks. A desk is a desk. I just sit on it, put my stuff there, and get my work done. So the idea of a motorized desk that is height adjustable, it didn't really make me just jump right at it. I think we've had motorized desks for a couple of years now, and only this time around I've decided to take the jump to see whether there's any point to it. So the desk I have today is the Endesk Max. Malaysia represent. These guys are awesome. And this is the max size. It has a 140 by 70 centimeter height and width, followed by a 100 kilo load. It can pretty much fit your PC rig if you're into that, but I wouldn't want to recommend that because this is a really nice polished wood. You wouldn't want to scratch anything on this. As for the height part, it has dual motors and it's adjustable using the control box that's over there. I actually placed it this way because where I'm standing used to be where my TV cabinet was, and it was just really shit. So I just took it all off. I took away that dump town and turned it into a creation corner where I can just get all my work done, which is why I even got this standing desk. Motorized standing desk. Gotta get this politically right. So the benefit to me placing it in this manner is because I can use it both sides. Whether I want to just have a McDonald's meal with McDonald's, or I just want to face my screen on this position and just watch a show from my bed. So the control box is here. And basically you just gotta press those buttons up and down. It's pretty straightforward, it's not rocket science. And it goes all the way down to 70 centimeters. And it's going at a steady pace and it's not that loud. It's under 40 decibels. And we're going lower and lower, just like my career status in this industry. Alright, so this is at 70 centimeters, also known as height for ants, or a proper size for a child or a midget. And we're going back up again. This doesn't really take too long. I would say it's just a matter of seconds. And I actually like this pace. You don't have to keep going super fast. It's not a race. And we're now at 100 and we have 20 more centimeters in height allowance left. And there you go. This is the tallest it can be, and it's a very great representation of how tall I actually am in real life, because this is at 120 centimeters. Lower. Okay, this is at 100, which I feel is enough for a standing height for me. And if you're tired of, going back and forth to just adjust your height, you can actually use the control box and just use those buttons to preset specific heights that you use for different purposes. So if, for example, if you just want to sit down, you can just use the preset buttons and pre-register a certain height so that you can press that button once and it will automatically go on its own. But for me, I don't want to do that because, I don't know, I just have different moods. So from time to time, I would just go at random heights just to experiment. But eventually, I will settle down, just like my marital status, and I will just live with it. That was a really bad interpretation that was a really bad one. So right now the desk is pretty bare. I only managed to put my desk mat and my iPad here, but later on in my next video you will see my creation corner complete with all the bells and whistles. You can also use this little hole where you can just put your cables, where normally people would just put their monitor or a charger or just any other type of auxiliary cable just for easier access. Cleaning the table is pretty straightforward. Just get a strong alcohol wipe and just brush right through gently. This thing does attract dust because of its polished finish, so you really do have to keep your desk tidy. And right now I'm at a standing position with the flexibility of being able to sit at any time. Sometimes I do want to stand to feel a bit more hands-on, literally. And when I sit down, maybe I just want to chill out, write my reviews, or just do something fun. So would I actually recommend anybody to get a motorized standing desk? I actually would think that this is a great addition to a home, and if you actually don't have a dedicated work desk, this is not a bad start. So this is the Endesk Max, 140 cm, 70 centimeters, 100 kilo maximum load, anti-collision, and up to 4 presets, with one wing being the manual, and dual motors, which means it's fast, it's silent, and it doesn't really break the bank. This costs $1,499, I think, around that ballpark figure. It's actually not that bad, because I know some people that would pay $10,000 for Scandinavian furniture that doesn't move and have the flexibility of this, but looks exactly like this. So this is the ebony black finish. So this is the wood finish on top, with the ebony black part being the table legs. And my advice is, if you want to move this desk anywhere, use the legs. Don't pull using the table itself, the table surface itself, because it could deviate your legs, because this requires your own assembly. I suggest you get a buddy, watch the YouTube tutorial, because that will make a world of difference. This is not a light table at all. Thank you guys for watching. I'm Zen the Geek. Where's my chair?